What's up, guys? It's Jay Keel here, and bringing you a new video today. This is another video blog entry thing. Freaking suck at doing introductions, apparently. So I'm driving to work, and I wanted to share a story with you guys. I was watching some videos on YouTube before I left, and, updating Call of Duty, because if you guys don't know, Call of Duty is updating today to, make a lot of fixes, like to the IED, the Bison. They're actually adding esports rules to Domination, which is freaking awesome. I'm so excited about that. And the new game mode apparently is getting added, and then as well as I get my camo today, supposedly from pre-ordering Advanced Warfare. But the story I want to tell you guys was, the bad luck I have with women. So, yesterday I went with my mom to an appointment, and I kind of noticed in my peripherals an attractive girl, and long story short, it actually was somebody that I kind of know. And so we were sitting there, like, she was like diagonally at the row behind me. So, like, we weren't even like away from each other, so to speak. Like, all I had to do was literally turn around and say hello. But since I'm so terrified of women for whatever reason, it's like trying to talk to, I don't know, like an alien or something. I made a Facebook status update because I thought by seeing one of her friends that I knew who it was, but I still wasn't for sure. And I didn't want to be that guy that just turns around and just starts talking to some stranger, randomly and looking like a total idiot. Because normally when I talk to a stranger, like a girl that's attractive or something, I always say something totally stupid. Like, I worked at a bookstore last year, and there used to be attractive girls coming in there all the time. And trying to talk to them was the most difficult thing ever. Like, they would be getting books. So eventually I got to this point where a coworker was like, well, why don't you talk to them about the book they got? You work here, you know about the books and stuff. Even if you don't know the book, I mean, you can make something up. And actually, after a while of selling so many books and working at that bookstore, like, you could pretty much BS anything. Like, I had old ladies coming in to buy romance novels and stuff, which one is kind of disgusting at the thought of it. I mean, thinking about your grandmother, reading a romance novel, and we know what the romance novels are, it's kind of gross in a way, if you really think about it. So, I would BS with them and stuff. I'd be like, hey, you got quite a few of these books. I guess they must be a pretty good series. And of course, they'd be like, yes, sweetie, they're really good stuff. And I'm just thinking, oh my God, that's disgusting. Like, ew, I don't want to think about this. And I'd be like, yeah, I read these books a lot too. Just try to strike conversations. And then it gets really awkward when they just kind of look at me. And then I look right back at them. And I guess we're trying to imagine each other reading these books and what we're getting out of it, which I don't read romance novels. Just trust me on that. I don't read them. I mean, most of them are catered to women anyhow, and I don't want to read about some stud muffin with a six-pack abs taking advantage of some... There was this one girl in particular, I remember her. She was a very attractive girl, and I made sure that I got to ring this girl up, and she got a couple of these books or whatever, and I was like, talking to her about how awesome the books were, and, that I sell a lot of them, and I really enjoyed them and everything, because these were books that actually I could have read. These were, books that were catered towards guys and girls or whatever. So then she starts asking me questions about the series and stuff, about what I like about it and stuff. So then I have to really start playing dumb, and I think she kind of started to see through my barricade wall there, but nothing came of it. Nothing ever comes of anything I do trying to approach women. The girl at the doctor's office, actually ended up being somebody that I knew or whatever, and we both were sitting there kind of like making Facebook status updates and stuff, because I think we both knew that we knew each other, but we weren't quite sure, and neither one of us wanted to be that moron. So eventually she posted a Facebook status saying, something about waiting room conversations and stuff, at which point I commented and said, that wasn't by chance you sitting behind me a moment ago, was it? And we come to find out it was. And we both agreed that the exact reason that neither one of us talked to one another was because we didn't want to be that idiot that talked to the other person. But that's kind of how my life around girls goes. Like, I always feel like one thing, but it's normally totally something opposite. So, guys, long story short, if there's somebody you're interested in, or you just approach some random stranger, don't think about the idiocracy stuff. Just go in, balls to the walls, strutting in and saying, hey, what's up? And I don't know what you say from there, because I'm not that kind of guy. But anyhow, the point is, you go for it. If you've got an opportunity, if a door opens up, you go for it. That's all I'm going to say. Like, I'm going to start talking to girls as hard as I go in Call of Duty competitively, and that is pretty dang hard. I'm going to get everything I got, but you don't want to try too hard. I'm not going to give you advice on girls. Just don't take advice from girls on me. But guys, that's pretty much going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and if you did, please go out into the world and freaking rage.